Hey folks, we're here with Jerry working on this arrangement that we had started. Well, actually, we didn't start. We started this process a couple weeks ago now on Blue BOSSA, but I've since then posted this chord melody arrangement. I say a la Barry Harris because I'm using a lot of the six diminished scale, the harmonized six diminished scale. It's all throughout this, but I'm also throwing in a few other little spicy chords that I like to use often. But you're going to see a lot of this minor six diminish, minor six diminish. Anyways, I've already gone through that process. There's a good video lesson of me talking about all this. Now we're practicing it together. I got the video just on me, however, and working out the timing of it. So that's the tricky part. Jerry was just going through the timing of it as the metronome was clicking. So I do suggest you slow down the tempo, 62 BPM here on the synthetic mode. We've got the metronome. We don't really need the count in. We've got a pickup note. I'm just going to hop in here. Again, what's required before you do this, because you're just going to frustrate yourself, is you got to have the shapes. You got to work out those shapes that's already written above. And I'm gonna do one thing here. A couple of these are just redundant, so they don't need to see. You don't need to see them twice, especially the ones that just tie over. It's kind of unnecessary to see it. You might actually play it twice, so we don't want that. So let me just get rid of and clean that up just a little bit here. This one too. Okay, so now we're just going to practice it along with the metronome in the synthetic mode here. I'll go to that view. Okay, so here we go. Get ready. I'm not going to worry about that octave here. I'm just going to go ahead and start right on the chord, C minor 6. But here we go. We're going to just do it a few times through. I'll turn down the volume a little bit so you can hear my guitar. I'm sure I'm going to make a few mistakes, but you know, it's a practice session. Space here, 3, 4. Diminish. Minor 6. B section, 4. Plain old dominant 7. Always count 4. One and top. 3 and 2, 3 and 2, 3, 4. B section, 3, 4. I want this to be easy, then I'll speed up the tempo. If I miss a chord or I'm struggling, I'm not going to speed it up yet. And I hope you don't either. And one more time. Okay, I didn't repeat. But that's okay. Again, you know, now I'm going to do it just one more time. I'm going to kick up the notch by 10 BPMs. I know that's a little bit more than I would recommend, but let's just again see what happens. But you got to go through it. You have to. That's a process. Again, you have to I think an understanding what's going on is great. That's why I did the behind-the-scenes process video, me writing out the arrangement and stuff, and going through those 6 diminished scales. Then you just got to get these shapes under your fingertips, and you can just kind of read the grids above, you know, and work out those all those inversions. This is not an easy arrangement. I think it's definitely intermediate and advanced, especially if you want to kick it up to tempo. Here's it at 72. Get those syncopations. And 2, 3, 4. And 2, 3, 4. It becomes like a little game after a while. Added a chord there for fun. One just for fun, 82. I'm going to stop after this, and this is a good practice session again, but this is how I would recommend. Use a metronome, yada yada, get all those shapes down. Here we go. I'm not going to play the pickup note right on the C minor 6. Space. And 2, 3, 4. Two, three. Count the spaces. Etc. So one comment here Jerry had a question on was the fingering on this last phrase here. This is important to check out this phrase. So I'm going D minor 7 flat 5, and then I'm collapsing the ring finger in to get the G7. So I'm going like this. Okay, normally I would play G7 like this, but I'm just doing this, and then that A flat minor 6 with a G in the bass. Again, I gotta talk about that chord because I wrote A flat minor 6 9. See, that's that sub here is G in the bass, and that's where you get the sharp 9, sharp 5. Beautiful chord. So it's, and that occurs right here. And there you go. Again, I would then keep practicing it, speed it up till I can get it up to a tempo that's reasonable for performance.